Hello, guys. It's William from Junilai and Williams Adventures. We thought we'd just want to talk to you for a little bit about a subject some of our subscribers have asked us about. And the question that we're asking today is, how do I find a good Filipina? Or how do I find a good Filipina? Some guys may say, how do I choose a good Filipina? Well, that's what we're going to talk about for a little while, guys. Remember, your comments are welcome. Subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, guys. It helps us push our content out. We appreciate all of our subscribers. Thank you, guys. So, there is no one size fits all, guys, when it comes to choosing a Filipina. How to choose one, it really depends on the individual situation that you're looking from. Maybe you're already in a long distance relationship or LDR. Maybe you're already talking to a Filipino online. So when you do come to the Philippines, you're going to be looking to meet her and see if she's the one that you found. Maybe you've been talking for a few months. Maybe you've been talking for a few years. A lot of guys say, you should choose a girl from the province, which is small little suburb towns, little places that are farther out from the city. And one size doesn't fit all, and even in that, because remember, even Filipinas that are in the city originally came mostly from the province. There's not a lot of jobs in the province, and so after a Filipina goes to school, and a lot of them go to college, and then they go to the city, guys, looking for work. And as we just take our stroll along here this morning and looking at the fish pond, that's what I was thinking about. The question that I was asked on one of our videos: how do I choose a good Filipina, William? Well, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I was blessed enough to meet my wife now online back in 2019 on Filipina Cupid, and turns out I did talk to a few Filipinas on there, but I zeroed in on Junie Lee, and it worked out for us after we met 3 times through the years, and we ended up being married in 2023 in October. But don't be afraid to meet a Filipina in the city, guys, because a Filipina that's in the city probably came from the province. And so a lot of guys say, I don't want a city. I want a city Filipina. Well, think about it. If you meet a Filipina from the province that's never been out of her province, she may not have a license yet. She surely doesn't have a passport. She's probably never been out of the province, maybe ever out of her little local area. And so she wouldn't even know how to meet you. You would have to come completely to her. You're new to the Philippines if you've never been here. You don't know how to get around. So it'll be the blind leading the blind. She doesn't know where to go. She's going to have to bring chaperones with her. And you don't know where you're going, so both don't know where they're going. I was fortunate enough that when I met Junie Lee, she had her own passport. She had signed up to be an OFW, or overseas foreign worker, so she knew how to get on a plane by herself and meet me. For coming from Mindanao, she came to meet me in Lapu-Lapu City. And she knew her way around the Philippines. Her mother lived in Manila, so she knew how to not only be my date, so to speak, but my guide. She knew how to maneuver, taking me around and showing me what I should do and what I shouldn't do, and where I should go and where I shouldn't go. So there's something to meeting a Filipina that knows a little bit, is mature enough to know how to get around. Junie Lee was 29 when I met her. So there's nothing wrong with meeting a province girl if that's what you choose to do. But don't let people tell you that there's something wrong with a girl that's working in the city. If she's working in the mall or in the phone company, she probably went there for work. Guys say it's a red flag if guys are going to the girly bars and they're meeting girls in there. Well, that is a red flag, guys. Remember, consider where you met the girl at. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the girls that are in the girl clubs, but remember where you met her at. And it would be a red flag to me, and that's my opinion, to get serious about a girl that you met in the club. Guys, there's millions of Filipinas here that are either in the province, that came from the province, or working in the city. Some of the best Filipinas you meet will be working right in one of the malls. There's hundreds of malls in the Philippines, guys. So how do you choose a good Filipina? Well, you can start with, if you want, talking online. But remember, never send money to someone you've never met at least once in person, guys. That's how you avoid getting scammed. A good Filipina will normally never ask you for money online. They're very proud people, and they're not going to ask you for money. Remember also, in choosing a Filipina, you need to really meet the family. Some guys shun meeting the family. You want to see what kind of family that she has come from, guys, because if she's came from a self-supportive family, they're not going to be asking you for money. My wife's family doesn't ask for money. Her mother's already with a man that's wealthy. The sister works in IT, and she's a manager and has her own income. Her other sister, they all work. They have their own income. They don't have to ask me as the foreigner for money, guys. I'm not a meal ticket. So it also matters what family that you're getting involved with, guys. Make sure that you do meet the family. You want to see what that condition is. I'm not saying that if they're in poverty that you shouldn't continue to date her, but be aware that if that family is in extreme poverty, they're looking at you as a walking ATM, guys. That's just the way it is. And so be aware of the red flags when choosing a Filipina, especially you guys that have never been to the Philippines. You can look at some of our other videos below that will show you different subjects on what to do, how to prepare. There's a lot of videos, and just look down there in our subscription and watch some of the other videos, guys. Once again, we thank all our subscribers and those that are new. We hope you'll subscribe and comment and give thumbs up. Give us some feedback on what you think. Any of you that have met a good Filipina, why don't you comment on what your opinion is, how you meet a good Filipina? Because everybody's different, guys. But our subscribers that never been to the Philippines want to know. That's the question they're asking Junie Lai and myself. How do I meet a good Filipina? Guys, well, you can start online. But in person is the only way that you're going to know. You can meet her online, but until you meet her in person, you're not going to know. So we'll talk more about that in another video. So guys, we appreciate you subscribing. We appreciate you commenting. So we'll get to you next time. We'll see you later from here at Junie Lai and Williams Adventures. Remember, enjoy every day because tomorrow's not promised. See you next time, guys.